Hello? Elton? Yeah, it's me, Ben. I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. I'm outside. Let me in. I'm just here to get a COVID test. That's it. Yeah, I promise. Yeah. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I didn't tell anyone. Can you just let me in? It's kind of cold out here. And yeah, I'm at door number 6. Yeah, hold up. Give me a second. Rich? Yeah, we're in. I'm good. I'm getting my test. He's letting me in now. Yeah, I promise. I won't talk to Joel or Doc. I won't. Yeah, don't worry. Nah, I'm undercover right now. They don't know where I'm at. Yeah, I'm good. These fools. Yeah, we're good. No worries. We're in the clear. All right, pull up in the Escalade, and I'll be on 5 minutes, all right? All right, see you then.
Perfect.
This is ridiculous. This is a circus. This is a whirlwind. This is pathetic. This is a laughingstock. The Sixers are the laughingstock of the NBA right now, thanks to Mr. 2-5. This guy couldn't even show up the right way. If you're enjoying the content, drop a like. Subscribe if it's your first time seeing me, or if you're new to the channel. And hit the bell so you get all the notifications. We'll be covering it all year long, and things are going to get interesting. Look, I know some people are tired of me discussing this and talking about it. I've tried to make a promise that I wouldn't unless news came up. Well, guess what? News comes up every single day. I don't know how much more I can take of this. This is absolute, I know people want me to come out and talk about it. What do you want me to talk about? Last night's preseason game was flawless. It was beautiful. Joel Embiid in the paint, 4 out, spacing the floor, looked absolutely beautiful. Just in time for 2-5 to come back and mess up all the continuity and the chemistry and the floor spacing and just good offense, good basketball. You want me to come out here every day and talk about Furkan Korkmaz lighting it up and how great he's going to be off the bench? Great. Furkan Korkmaz was amazing last night. Okay, he was fantastic. I wish I could see it every other night or every third night instead of every 7 games, but Furkan was good, and I hope that he builds on that. Here's another great point. Isaiah Joe. What a game last night. This guy, I made a video on him last year coming out of the draft as a second-round target. The Sixers went and banked on him, and he's been great. His shot form looks like it's being taken to another level. I mean, he was always a good defender, and I knew the skills he had. I thought that they would translate. I knew he had upside. He's looking like a great prospect, and I hope he gets a lot more minutes this year. Everybody else I already know about. This is the thing. What else is there to talk about until we know what the team is going to look like? And we don't know. 2-5 is back. 2-5 is back. Man, we are going to dive into what happened last night. Look, if you're going to complain about what we need to talk about today, hit that little X in the top corner, man, because I have some things to say. We'll keep it pure and simple, just like Isaiah Joe's jump shot. But before we do that, let's hear a quick word from our sponsor, BetQL. Do you want to get an advantage over your sportsbook? If so, BetQL is the perfect app for you. Their best bet model scans over 350,000 unique bets per year to give you a best bet recommendation across all major sports for every single game. They give you spreads, over-unders, player props. They even give you all the news, injury updates, and all other information you need to succeed on your bets in real time. I've been using BetQL. They just helped me cash in on a parlay this past weekend, and they have some of the sharpest analytics. So if you're looking forward to taking your sports betting to another level like I am, go to the App Store, Google Play Store, or go down to the description right now, click the link, and use promo code RB for 25% off of any subscription offering. Again, promo code RB, 25% off of any subscription offering. And be sure to check out the special Bet MGM offer in the description to claim $200 in free bets, no matter whether your wager wins or not. Again, all this information down below, and shout out to them for sponsoring this content. All right. So last night, great things happened on the floor, but of course, at the Wells Fargo. Things also had to happen off the floor. So Woj puts out a bomb in the middle of the game last night. By the way, a great win. Again, we dominated the Nets. Our offense looked amazing, and I loved it. Woj puts this out last night. 2-5 arrives in Philadelphia and took a COVID test as required by NBA protocol. Sources tell ESPN Sixers are hopeful to start moving the next steps of a return with 2-5. Organization wants him back on the court once he clears protocols, but that remains to be seen. And then this piece comes out, of course, the extra nugget on top. Woj was on SportsCenter last night. I watched the entire clip. I won't put any clips in here because I don't want to get copyrighted. But Woj says that the Sixers didn't know that he was showing up and that Elton Brand got a text letting him know 2-5 was outside the building ready to take a COVID test. Now, I will say I'm wrong for the current time. I'm never afraid to admit when I'm wrong, and my estimation yesterday was that, one, I didn't expect this to happen this fast, but I also thought that, I didn't think he was going to end up playing, and the fact that he's taking a COVID test is pretty interesting, and I'll tell you in a little while why I still might not be wrong, but as for now, he did come back and he did report, even in his own twisted way, which is insane, but, I'm sorry. The fact that this guy, after his teammates tried to fly out and talk to him, completely denies them, ignores them, says, no, we're done. And after a couple preseason games, like I said yesterday, he pretty much bit the bullet. You know what I mean? He choked, essentially, and he said, you know what? I don't want to lose any more money. I'm going back. The Sixers won the holdout, the standoff war, whatever you want to call it. And he comes back, and he comes back last night in the middle of a game, unattested to, right? Doesn't tell anybody after all these things have come out. This guy hasn't gone up to the podium or at a press conference on Zoom or something one time to at least tell us what is going on or how he's feeling or what he wants. And he has the balls to show up without telling anybody to the Wells Fargo or the training facility, wherever it was at, and text Elton Brand says, let me in. And, of course, everybody panders to him. I mean, this is a nationwide meme going on. For example, I put this as a reply. If you're not following me on Twitter, at RBPhillyTake, definitely a must follow. I put this last night, and this is what everybody was doing. Like, we are getting jokes made of us left and right. This is 2-5 in the Wells Fargo last night, trying not to be seen by anybody. This is insane. You can't make this. I've never seen anything. Like, what kind of stealth, secret agent movie type of stuff is this? This is literally a soap opera, and I just can't believe this. And for the people that are going to complain and say that we're hating, I don't really care, okay? This is absolutely pathetic. You couldn't even call up Elton Brand, Daryl Morey, Joel, right? You got Doc Rivers, of course, defending him, talking about, oh, we want him back, and we might have him, and conversations will be good. I don't care what Doc says because I already know what he's going to say. But, that brings me to my next point, and this is Joel Embiid. Now, this meme was going around. Embiid welcoming 2-5 back to camp. I love it. There's just so many things going on in terms of the internet. It's absolutely crazy. But I want to bring up something because this was Joel Embiid. He also ended up defending 2-5, right? Here's Joel Embiid at the press conference. This is just a screenshot from the clip. You can go watch it. Essentially, Joel said he's happy that he's back and that things are resolved and things are better. He makes us a better team. But look at Joel. He's staring down at a piece of paper, answering a question from a reporter to his left. Just my personal take. Again, shout out to the people that can also disagree, but understand someone else's take and, give their own, input as well. I've been seeing you guys in the comments. I appreciate you a lot. Be more like those people, right? But in my personal opinion, does this guy even want to answer that question? Look at him. Like, I really feel Joel, Doc, and all these guys were literally notified after the game by the media that he was back and returned. Do you even think, he got so far back into a corner, and I'm tired of this man, this star. He is the best teammate you could ever ask for. He's backed into a corner and says all the right things. Does he believe some of it? Maybe. But I'm telling you, man, and from my takeaway, he did not want to answer that question, but he just had no other choice. He can't come out now and say he sucks, he's terrible, and all this. I mean, And Joel throws these little tidbits of information in that you really have to pick up on. Like, for example, he said, this is what he said. He tried to reach Ben at the end of the last season and he didn't answer. So he said it's unfortunate, but, you know, they're a better team. But you see what I mean? Like, he tried to throw that in there. Like, I tried to contact this guy. He didn't answer. And obviously, you know, again, it's good for the organization. We're a better team with than without. Of course we are, unless we trade him and get more compensation. You see what I mean? Yeah, you really have to pay attention close. And the people that are sheep of the mainstream won't think into it. But I'm just saying, I really don't think he had a choice, because if he goes and derails all his value, then guess what? Now we have no trade. This is why we're at least trying to make this work for now to bring him back. But I just can't believe that he just shows up unattended to and just, you know, acts like, oh, I'm here now. I decided I don't want to be fined. I'm back, and here I am. So open the door for me. Are you kidding? Elton Brand receives a text that you're at the door. Are you kidding me? This is an absolute joke. The last thing I kind of want to just say about this, and look, I'm going to make another promise. I will try not to discuss this man. But again, if he's here on the team, I'm going to have to discuss him. He might start practicing. We're going to have to talk about it. It is what it is. But you know what? Maybe this is me being delusional or a hot take or whatever else you may think or say in the comments. But you know what? Say it. It's fine. It's my take. I'm still not buying it. I'm still not buying that he will play. And I think, in my personal opinion, that if you look at everything in terms of him selling both of his properties and him not talking to anybody and just coming back very secretively and getting a test in this, I feel like he's just tiptoeing inside the guidelines. He's going to do what he can, not answer any questions, because, you know, he's going to have to hold a presser. And that's going to be the most anticipated presser we've seen in a very long time. Now, look. For the Ben stands, one more lifeline for you. If he comes out and he says, you know what? Again, I apologize. I take accountability. I was wrong in how I handled this. I acted so immature. I'm going to work on my game each day and take jump shots. And we see some of that potential unlocked. Then you know what? Maybe Philly fans will change and take him back a little bit. I don't know if I will, but I do think the attitude would change. But let me tell you something that your favorite reporter's favorite reporter will not tell you. It will not happen. He will not change. And I'm just waiting, even if he plays here with us, for him to be the same exact player and this thing to just woo. See what I mean? It's not going to change. It's not going to change. And the people just run out of excuses. And I promise, I love this team. I can't wait to watch this team play, but I'm getting so sick and tired. This is literally the big, like, this is the biggest storyline in the NBA in a long time. And it's just literally a fight back and forth. And again, I'm not buying it. Maybe a lot of people won't agree with me on that. I have to physically see him suit up, go to practice, and go to a game. The boos are going to rain on this man like a damn thunderstorm. I'm telling you. I don't see it happening. I don't see him wanting to face the fans. I don't see him answering any questions. And, you know, I just see him doing exactly what he needs to in the guidelines, because Rich Paul can't read the fine print, and just finding his way out of here eventually. And maybe Daryl and Rich will work on business behind closed doors. But again, is there any value? Are there any offers available? This whole thing is so messed up at this point. And I don't know. I can't even talk about the team until I know what they're going to look like. With 2-5, yeah, we're still going to be a good regular season team. But with his inefficiencies, we will not advance in the playoffs. So is he going to work on it? And even if he does start to shoot, is he going to be effective with that right away? I don't know. So at the end of the day, that's where we're at. This is unbelievable. I just, you know, he couldn't even return the right way. I mean, this is literally the paparazzi's celebrity life, and it fits so perfectly. That being said, those are just all my thoughts. Would love to hear from you down below. Shout out to BetQL for sponsoring this content, the only app you'll need to beat your sportsbook today. Go download the app and check out all the information in the description. That being said, drop all your thoughts down below. Appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one, man. Peace.
Perfect.